Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to go over how to make sure you have Nearpod downloaded and how to use it to access some of the things. Nearpod is an add-on to Google Slides that makes some things a little bit more interactive, so there are going to be times when we're going to be using this throughout the year. So to first make sure to check to see if you have it on your iPad. If you're unsure, you can always search anything on your iPad if you swipe. So if I swipe this way, I'm going to look for it. I'm just going to type in Nearpod. If I have it, it will pop up. If I don't, then it might pop it up. If you do not have it, you can download it if you go to your manager app. So remember that what's happening here? Okay, so your manager app is that one that looks like this. So if you don't have the app, go ahead, go into manager. It's going to bring it up. This is kind of like your app, Apple iStore. What is it called? Your app store for district technology. So if we're in here, if you go ahead and click on self-service and then click on your apps, this is all stuff where you can see everything that's already on it. If you need to update it, whatever you need to do. So say you don't have Nearpod on your iPad, I'm going to go ahead and search by name, although it's not letting me click on this. Here we go. So search by name, I'm going to say Nearpod, and then it's going to pop up. So I already have it on my iPad, so that's why my only options are to reinstall or update. So I'm just going to try that. There we go. So now I'm done. So now if I go to where my apps live, I can see Nearpod down there. So now I'm just going to go ahead and click on it. So again, there may be some time here it's updating, but there may be some Google Slide presentations where I'm going to send you to the Nearpod app to make something more interactive. So this is what you would do. At that point in the lesson, I would say open up the Nearpod app. So once this is finished installing, I'm going to go ahead and click on it. It's going to open it up. And it's going to get prompted for here. You do not technically need to sign in order to use it. So if something happens, if you get logged out, if you don't remember your login, that is fine. As long as you have the code that I'm always going to give you, you're going to be able to get into the lesson. However, it is more beneficial to sign in using your Google account so that your name is always attached to whatever you're doing. So what that means, anytime you need to sign in, I don't need you to make a new account. We're always going to just use our Shaler Google accounts. So I'm going to come down here and click sign in. And again, I do not want you to create your own Nearpod account, so I don't need any of this. We're always going to just log in with Google because our Shaler accounts will be able to talk to all of these apps that we're using. Okay, so I clicked sign in with Google. So let me make sure I have my right account. If you have a personal account or your Shaler account, you want to make sure that you're using your Shaler account. So what I'm going to do up here is come and click on this little person. So I'm going to click on that. And I can see that I'm using my right information here. So I have my Shaler account. That's what I want to be able to use. If you do not see this screen right away, so it's possible that whenever you hit login, it sent you to a login screen. All you need to do is put in your Shaler Google email and then your password, and it's going to send you here. I just recently signed in, so my device remembered that, so it just sent me here. Once you log in, you should see this screen. So then in order to move on with our lesson, all you're going to have to do is click the big join button. So we're going to click on that, and then it's going to ask you for a lesson code. So whatever point we are in the lesson, I'm going to give you that code. So if we're moving on to an interactive portion, I would say open up Nearpod, use this code. For right now, I'm just going to give you an example code. So I have one of like a test lesson. So I'm going to say our code this time is COJQR. So that's my code. I'm going to hit the arrow. It's logging me in. Now, since I signed in with my Google account, it already knows what my name is. You may have to type this in if you didn't sign in. Since my name's already in there, I'm just going to hit join session and it's going to open us up. Okay, so we can see that on this portion, I have a little Nearpod set up where now I can take my app and kind of move it around. So now we get a 360 idea for what Pittsburgh looks like. Okay, so this is going to be a portion of something that we're going to be doing in that kind of get to know Miss Landon section. So you're going to be doing something pretty much just like this. So anytime you're confused on how to get to Nearpod, if you don't have it downloaded, how to log in, how to do a code, this is your go-to video.